Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to it if you guys just happen to be new here. As you guys can tell by the title and the thumbnail of today's video, I am going to be doing a much needed declutter and reorganizing my pantry and my refrigerator behind me. This is very overdue and very needed. I recently cleaned out the fridge, so the fridge isn't too bad, but the pantry has not been touched since we've been moved in. Things just keep getting shoved into it and it's horrible. You guys will see. I'll show you a before and after of the chaos. That one's gonna be, this cupboard in particular is just gonna be super satisfying. But I went out earlier today and went to Dollarama and got a whole bunch of storage containers and jars so that I can finally begin sorting everything out and making it look nice in the cupboards instead of everything just being in the packages that they come in. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever, but that's just not what I want for my kitchen. This is a dream of mine to have everything perfectly in these cute little jars. I got these big tall suckers for flour, sugar, maybe pasta. I got these guys for like hot chocolate and candy. This one could be for brown sugar candy as well. There's so many options. I'm so excited. So these are all the containers that I got while I was in Dollarama this morning. I don't know if it'll be enough for the cupboard and the fridge, but it's a good start. I feel like most of these guys, I feel like are gonna be for the pantry, and then most of these guys are gonna be for the fridge. But we'll see how it turns out, but I am so excited, you guys, to finally start putting this into place. So without further ado, let me give you a before and an after of our tiny, mini, disgusting pantry and then the fridge. We might do the Lazy Susan if I have time as well, because I know for sure there's stuff in there that I want to put into these jars. So I'll show you guys a before of the Lazy Susan as well, because that is included in the pantry. Right? I think. I don't know. So here's a before of our pantry cupboard. It is an absolute mess. Everything is just shoved into here and it looks like an absolute disaster. Like things are just piled over top of each other. I don't even know what rhyme or reason is going on right now. It is just, it's madness. So there's the before of that cupboard. And just as bad and just as gross, it's hard to see in here obviously because it's super dark, but this is our Lazy Susan and it is just a freaking mess, you guys, especially this bottom one here. It's, look at that. Look at all the grossness from the onion skin. That is just terrible. So I need to clean this out and organize that as well. So I'm going to take everything out of these two cupboards, put them onto the counter, then wipe down all the shelving, sort out what I want to put in what containers and what jars, and then put everything back into the cupboards. I think that's the best route to take. And then I'll probably just set you guys up on my tripod and you guys can just kind of watch that system. And then here is the before of the fridge. Like I mentioned, it's not so bad. It's a little crowded because I did do a grocery shop earlier today as well. If you guys want to see everything that I got and come shop and do a haul with me, then make sure you go watch that video. I'll link it up here and down below for you guys. But this is the status of the fridge right now. We have fruits and veggies down here, some more vegetables and salads, some leftovers, and then yogurt, juice, kind of drinks, what we're gonna have for dinner tonight because I broke this when I was carrying it inside. So these have to be eaten now. And then I should have gotten eggs. And then some yogurt, salsa, all that kind of stuff. And then we have like butter, cheese, and just a mess of the doors on the fridge. I really want to reorganize this as well. So there's the before of the fridge, and hopefully we can make it look a lot nicer. It also beeps when it's been open for a certain period of time, so that's gonna get really annoying really fast. especially when I'm in there. I'm gonna do the same thing after. I think I'm gonna tackle the cupboards first, And then after I tackle the cupboards, like I mentioned, I just wiped down the fridge like not that long ago. Like I don't even think it was a week ago. So I'm not gonna clean the inside of the fridge unless I notice some of it's messy. Maybe when I'm taking some of the stuff off of the doors, there might be some mess or some sticky stuff on the doors. So in that case, I would wipe it out, but I'm not planning on doing a huge deep clean of this part of the fridge because I just did that. It's just going to be reorganizing it, putting all the food into the appropriate bins and then putting the bins back into the fridge. So let's set you guys up on my tripod and let's begin the process. I'm so excited, you guys. Are you excited? I love watching these types of videos. It is so satisfying to me. So hopefully I fill that need for you. And if you guys have been waiting to do this, here's your sign. Pause this video, go get the bins, go get the containers that you need, come back, press play, and let's do it together. Look at everything, you guys. This is everything that was somehow squished into these two cupboards, minus that stuff. I put all the stuff that I know isn't going to go into any containers up here, like all of our cans and our pasta sauces and whatnot, chicken broth. And we have this dry soup as well. So I've put in that right there. And now time to go through all of this, see what we need to keep, see what's good and what's bad, throw some of it out, I imagine, because this stuff has been in here for God knows how long and it's been open. So they're probably not, half of it's probably not even good anymore. After I go through all of this and throw out what's no longer needed, then I can sort out what exactly I want to put into what bins. Progress is being made. Some things have been moved around just to make room. I have all like the soups and crackers up there. And then down here is where I'm gonna have like the pasta and the snacks, honey, peanut butter, stuff like that. I got all of Skylar May's snacks right here. That worked out perfectly. And then I have like popcorn, rice, popcorn packaged rice, and our like dips and gravy mixtures in here. This one I could probably fit into a container. but these ones I kind of have to keep in bags unless I get wider containers for them, because they don't really fit in anything that I have, which is why they're in bags, not to go bad right now. So those are just kind of awkward. That's why I have them tucked away in the corner, so at least you can't see them too much. I think I'm going to put the Oreo cookies in here, and then put the almonds in this one, the peanuts in this container. Use these for the pastas that we have right now. I'm gonna put my chia seeds into this little glass. I think they'll fit. If not, I have another one. Then I'm gonna put all this miscellaneous chocolate and candy in this jar. And I think that'll be, oh, and then I'm gonna put hot chocolate in this container, I think, as well. So let's do that. Alrighty everyone, this part of our pantry is all finished and I am in absolute freaking love with it. I would love to have a little container for Skylar May's like puffs, so I'm gonna have to get another one of these types of containers for that for sure. And then we definitely usually have a little bit more of a variety of pasta, so I'll have to get a couple more of these and a couple more pasta bags. But this is so freaking cute, you guys. I have some overstock hot chocolate, but most of it fit in that container perfectly. And then I just put a little scoop in there. So this is the finished pantry cupboard. And now it's time to tackle the Lazy Susan. Susan is all empty and wiped down now. This was everything that was stuffed in there. Just like I did with this cupboard, I'm going to go through everything, throw everything away that is bad or unneeded, and sorting out what I want to put into these remaining containers. All right guys, I've went through everything and now we've moved on from the sink to a garbage bag because there's so much crap. But everything that I've put back in there on the top shelf is stuff that's not in containers. I would love to have a container for my protein powders, the iced tea, and like my oats, pancake mix, cereal, and breadcrumbs, and even my cornstarch. So I have started something. This is very dangerous, you guys. Warning, if you start a project like this, you are now going to want every single item of your pantry in some sort of container that's not the original one, because I literally want containers for everything now. But we have to focus on what's most important, which is like the sugar, brown sugar, icing sugar. I'm going to put the onions and potatoes in this container, and then I'm going to put the flour in one of these guys. Then I think icing sugar, because I have a lot of that in the other tall guy. One of which, I thought I had spaghetti noodles right now, but I don't. So I need another one of these tall guys for spaghetti noodles, because I know they fit in there because that's what they were advertised as. But one thing I didn't think about, you guys, was the height. This does not fit in here unless it's lying down, which would just look silly. So might have to figure something else. We'll cross that road when we get to it, or maybe we'll just keep the spaghetti noodles in the Lazy Susan, which wouldn't be all that bad. I think I'm gonna put the brown sugar in here, and I have this little brown sugar disc. It keeps brown sugar soft and not so that it doesn't harden. So I am finally going to be able to use that. Or no, sorry, I'm gonna put the brown sugar in this one actually, and then put my regular white sugar in that one. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so Chris just got back from my grandmother's house, and she sent him with like 2 bags of groceries essentially, which was really, really nice of her. But look at what was in there, you guys. There was spaghetti noodles. So I'm not going to put flour in one of these. I'm going to get a different container for the flour, since I don't have very much flour anyways. I'll just keep it in that bag for now until I get a separate container, and I will put, oh, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And I'm going to put these spaghetti noodles into this container now instead, and put that into the Lazy Susan. That's awesome. Alrighty guys, this is the finished look at the Lazy Susan. I am absolutely freaking obsessed with it. It's super dark in here, but it is so stinking cute. It'll look way better when everything's in containers, but that's another project for another day. And with this being in really cute containers now, I kind of want to change out what I have in my baking rack and reorganize that. But again, that's gonna be for another day, because we still have to tackle the fridge and figure out what we're doing with the rest of these containers. So I am going to start doing that. the fridge is all done. It's not perfect and it's still a work in progress. I find that our shelves are very fickle to fit what I think they should fit, especially the shelves on the door. Everything that's up here is up here because it does not fit down here, and so it just is how it is. But I try to have all of our spicy, like hot sauces and salsa down here, relish. We have overstock syrup. We also have some syrup up here in our little containers. We have more maple syrup. We have a lot of syrup, okay? I'm just now realizing this. And then we have our alcoholic beverages in tall glasses, our 40 Creek and white wine. Then we have the rest of our condiments, sauces, and dips right here. And then you're moving up. This is just miscellaneous. Ignore that very annoying beep. Pickled garlic and Parmesan cheese. Our bar of cheese, butter, cream cheese. We have a lot of Cheese Whiz and bacon bits. More syrup, like I said, and then going over here, this stuff does not fit on the doors. So this is why it's up here. This is Worcester sauce. Teriyaki sauce, pickles, I have feta, sour cream, and then some hummus. And then we have our cute little egg container. I want to get a different one. This one came with our fridge, but it is super freaking cute. I would like to get a bigger one like this size, but that'll come later on. Then I have my yogurt up here. Then we have our packaged salads, lettuce, big peppers. There's lemon juice behind here, and then we have some leftover non-dairy eggnog, creamer, Homo milk. And then moving down here is kind of where I have my leftovers in the back corner. We have some banana bread. These are cooked chicken nuggets for Skylar May. They are already pre-cooked. They just need to be warmed up. And then I have her deli meat. We have smoked Black Forest ham and salami. I pretty much want the bottom shelf here to be Skylar May's shelf, so that when the fridge opens and I ask her what she wants, she can just grab it or point to it. So I have her meats down here, banana bread, her yogurt cups. All of her yogurt drinks are stocked right up. Those will not last long, you guys. And then her juice boxes over here. And then last but not least, in our vegetable and fruit keep, we have carrots, snap peas, mini bell peppers, and mushrooms in the back. And then I would love to have small little containers that fit right here for my small fruit like raspberries and blueberries. But again, those are something that I will get later on. It's not something that I thought about getting right now. So I just have them tucked in on the side. And then we have our oranges and apples back here, and strawberries that have been rinsed already. I rinsed them off after I got them before I put them in the fridge. Don't come for me. Into here. So that is the finished look of the fridge. I absolutely love it, you guys. I am so pleased with it. It feels like a little candy store when you go in here and pick out a snack. So I just absolutely love it. I cannot wait to continue on and going. I can't even stop opening the cupboards to just look inside of it. But you guys, that concludes our very deep declutter, clean, and reorganizing with our bins of the kitchen. I am so excited that this process has finally begun. I cannot wait to continue on with it during the year. Of course, I will bring you guys along on that whole journey. I would love to have the whole kitchen done at some point and be happy with everything, and not even just have things in containers and jars, but like I really want to get like new cups. I really want to get new glasses and cutlery and just stuff like that. I have to organize our tea cupboard. I want to redo the baker's rack shelves. So that'll all come in due time. I am absolutely wiped. It is now 6:45 and I have been going since about 9 o'clock, 8:45 this morning. So I'm very, very tired. This is the third video that I filmed today as well. That explains why I've been wearing the same outfit in the last 3 videos that you guys have seen uploaded onto our channel, just in case you were wondering. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was satisfying for you, just as satisfying for you as it was for me to do. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to give it a like and subscribe down below for more content like this, and follow along with my kitchen organization journey. And until then, we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.